Hello, good morning. My name is Morgan, and it is finally time to stream again. This time, another co op experience with Val, which is good fun. Good morning, Val. I keep forgetting that before the stream starts, I need to change the folder that I record to, but too late now. Going into the Divinity folder. Anyway, so this is going to be interesting. Val and I will have to set up something real quick because the way this game works, since there's so much time that we won't be connected and actually playing together, I figured I wanted a side cam showing Val's perspective so we can keep an eye on what she's doing. Which means she basically has to stream to me somehow. I don't really remember how we do that. Uh, oh, there's something. Okay. All right. Now I have to somehow, some way. We got a pop out view. Gonna be awkward with the faces in the way. Oh god, I don't need your noise. We'll turn that right off. Well, this is gonna be a little bit awkward to manage, but let's give it a shot. Do a window capture, I suppose. Isn't there a way to set it so that I choose an area within the window? See, I don't want that Discord thing on top. I don't want the black bars. Properties? Nope. Val's getting smacked by a ghost, as she deserves. I don't think that's the deal. The display capture? Capture an area? You literally can't do that because you can only choose from pre-selected words. All right, I could have sworn there was a way to. Why is it still here? I could have sworn there was a way to just capture an area of a screen. Should have looked into this more. Capture device? Nope. Nope. Media source? Nope, that's a file. I think window capture is the way to do it. Hmm. I am perplexed. Edit, transform. Drop, top. Oh, is this the way? Oh, I think we're getting there. $100 pixels. There's still a little bit of black bar there. And then bottom. Oh, too much. I think that'll work. Will it fuck up when I adjust? Looks all right. Now what I should do is set that up on a hotkey. Let's do home. Oh. Now that covers up your chat. Let's move. Oh, I can't move that because that's in Stream Elements. I don't want to put it in some weird spots. This top right is not the deal. Whoops. Yeah, it's like right underneath it. All right, let me open up Stream Elements. I have to move the chat window here. The Stream Elements is just a complete overlay over the entire stream. All right, I guess that'll do. I'll make it a little bit lower. All right, that should suffice. So, what we're going to do, I've already made my character, and Val, in this perspective here, is going to get through the tutorial at her own pace, while I will try and speedrun getting to the first item, or the only item we really need to co-op, so that I can actually help her through the first area. Is it? I mean, oh, you're right. How did I do this? Transform. Edit. To 210 pixels. 215 pixels. That looks alright. I can't get rid of your stupid little mute icon for some reason. So we'll just have to live with that. Alright. So, I'm ready. And yes, I spent way too long in the character creator to create a character that does not even remotely resemble what I intended. But luckily, we look like a zombie at the start of the game, so it hardly matters. I'm going to turn down volumes a bit. Everything on 5, I guess. Alright. I immediately can tell I'm going to struggle with these slight differences in the controls between this and Elden Ring. Also, I want to show something funny that I learned a long time ago. If you run out of stamina, or go into negative stamina and then get on a ladder, something funny happens. Wee. Congratulations, Val. You murdered your first helpless NPC. I'm gonna ignore that. Oh, man. There's still a bit of black bars on the camera, but I don't feel like fussing with it anymore. If you're still struggling, then I will take some time. Also, I started as the Pyromancer, mainly just because they start at level 1, which makes leveling up initially a lot cheaper. Since I haven't really decided what build I'm going for yet. I forgot how much less generous this game is with stamina. Yoink. Ow. You dickus. God, I forgot how much I hate rolling in this game while locked on. It's one of the peculiar things about Dark Souls 1 over all the games that came after it, is it is much more favorable to play unlocked. Whereas doing so in any of the sequels, it's pretty much guaranteed to get you slapped from off screen, as enemies move around so much more. Okay, Val's getting the hang of it. He's at least following the rules. Have you not found your weapon yet? This is quite amusing. Oh, you ran right past it. That enemy runs away specifically so that you have time to grab your weapon. And instead, you just chase him and beat him with a sword hilt. Well, I'm gonna ignore this fellow for now. Oh, I can't remember how the remaster deals with lighting bonfires. Because in the original game, if you didn't sit at the bonfire, it didn't set your checkpoint. But I think in this one... Ow! Just lighting it. Oh my god, I'm stuck in his wing. Yeepers creepers. What happened? Okay, that was weird. I started walking for some reason. Well, that blows. Ha. Let's try to not fuck this up this time. Or else I will not be able to catch up with Vale. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the way they handle sprint. I mean, it's been true of all their games, where the sprint and dodge button are the same button, and I'm kind of tired of it. Bothered me a lot less in Sekiro because Sekiro was a dash instead of a roll. Val seems to be lost. Get me out of your wings, sir! Give me that. Shit. No turn around this time. I'm not sure why when I turned the camera around I started walking for some reason. I guess I'll rest, just in case. Ow. Get out of the way! Asswipe! Shit. Oh, I want this anyway. Ow. Val's giving me plenty of time, at least. Oh, she found it. Ow. I keep forgetting how controls work in this game. Of course. Just remember, Val. Murder every NPC you ever see. It will never backfire, I promise. It's what everybody does the first time they play. I can't believe that hit me. I'm gonna die! That guy's having the time of his life out there, it sounds like. So long, fools. God, I forgot how fucking slowly arrows move in this game. Oh, first death. Everyone applaud for Val. What? Which is the bitch that runs? I'm just gonna let him close the gate to make sure that he never tries to close it again. Because this asshole can really fuck up your day. What are these jumping fools? I forgot how bad lock-on projectiles are. Wow, that's even worse. Yeepers creepers. Oh, I can't believe this. Yeah, bitch. Ah, take that. The best part is, since I went this way, I don't have to worry about this bridge catching on fire. Whoops. Damn it! I keep forgetting how much button mashing conversations in this game makes dialogues take way longer when you accidentally choose no instead of yes. Well, I'm basically ready for Val whenever she's done. Do I go for my favorite weapon? Perhaps. Well, I don't think I can wield it with this character yet. Oh, and a spear. Oh, Val won. Look at that. Oh, and Val, you might not want to watch the VODs afterwards because of how much sequence breaking I'm doing, and I'm going to be spoiling things for you. So, yeah. I can use it. Nope, maybe I can't. What else do I need? Dexterity. Just one. Alright, well, I'm ready. But I'll be right back. Alright, what I'm gonna do... I'm trying to fine-tune cropping on this thing. Maybe add some text to it as well. That's marginally better. Alright, so I suggest you explore this area a little bit. But from there, you basically have two directions on which way you want to go. That's one of them. And one of them is a much worse option than the other. You would have 3 directions if you chose the master key. Oh, good old Petrus. Now, I do have one piece of advice if you want it, based on your equipment. You, in this game, have 3 tiers of rolling speed, and you're in the middle one. If you're under 25% of your maximum equipment load, you get the fast roll, which is basically how you should play the entire game. If you don't, you're kind of screwed. It can be very hard to dodge things otherwise. Alright, that works. Whoops. So, from this menu, press triangle. Equipment load on the right there. You kind of have to do the calculation yourself because the game's not generous with it, but at 52 equipment load, you would need to get to what? 12, 24, 36, 48, probably like 13 in order to get to the fast load. So you don't really have any other armor choices, so it's going to be hard to do without just basically going topless. Or bottomless, one or the other. Alright, so. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do while I wait for you to catch up, because until you get to, like, the next bonfire in the first level, I don't think we can do any co-op. I guess I could make my way back there. Well, I kind of don't want to, because I'm gonna... I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I was wondering if that guy was gonna show up. Oh! Hang on. You might actually be able to co-op as soon as you get here. Shit. So, one thing that we have to bear in mind is that as long as you're in zombie form, you cannot summon me. And you turn into zombie form every time you die. So we have to be very careful, since the humanity that you picked up earlier is the key to staying unzombied. And you can run out of that. So, this game is not generous in its explaining its basic mechanics, but you need to use one of those humanity items outside of the menu first, and then basically burn it at the bonfire to unzombify. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I messed up the scaling. Why did that happen? I guess that makes me better able to get rid of the black bars. Alright, so. Which way do you want to go? The good way or the terrible way? Up is the good way. And we can basically begin the moment you come out from the other side of that little bridge thing. Oh, wait. We gotta set up passwords. Network settings. Ah! It still has my old password from when I was playing with Marl. Val, what do you want the password to be? Item up on the wall right now. I don't see what you're talking about. Oh, alright, we'll keep it chomp. You have to set it up on yours, too. And that makes us priority, like, matchmaking. Up there is a way to get it, but I don't think you can get it yet. Or, actually, I'm not really sure which one you're looking at still. Oh, there's still a black bar on this thing. Dang it. Chop will do 130 pixels. I think that does it. Yeah, one of the issues we're going to run into is that if you die a lot, that severely hampers our ability to play together. So on one hand, I want to kind of let you run wild and learn the game on your own without me just steamrolling everything for you. But on the other, that can make this really annoying. Oh god, I'm slow mid-rolling now. I'll take my hat off. Nope, still not enough. Take my hands off. I don't remember if the level ranges for co-op still apply if we use passwords. I feel like they don't. But we also have to be careful. If they do, we have to be careful about not having a huge level gap between us. Alright, so once you pop out of there, we'll be able to co-op. Yay! We finally get to actually play the game together. How long has it been? We're 40 minutes in. Ow! Hello. Like I said, I kind of want you to take the lead, just so that I'm not just playing the game for you. At the same time, if you die too often, then we can't keep going. Also, there's a jump mechanic in this game. It's very hard to realize on your own. There's not a jump button. Oh, she's getting bold. What? Why'd that man get back up? Oh, well, we got a latency problem here. The enemies are not dying on my screen. They keep walking around. They're also struggling to get over the wall. Ow. Whoa! What the hell was that? There's nothing even on my screen there. That was very strange. I have never seen desync this bad. The enemies were not even doing the same thing between our games. Oh, I forgot how bad the healing system is in co-op. Although it used to be a lot worse. Also, this game's going to encourage you to smash every breakable object that you see. Even though I'm pretty sure there's only like 2 cases in the game where there's actually an item hidden in there. Did that scare you? I love that you can genuinely just walk around arrows in this game because they move so fucking slow. Hang on. Are you able to go through this fog? I just realized what a problem this might be. If you press X when you're looking at items, you can see their other stats. Or, sorry, yeah. X? Is that still X? Nope. Toggle display, square. So, very esoteric, but eventually you'll figure it out. Right here. Are you able to go through this? No. You will need to go through that, but you can't while I'm here, so hold on a second. That is the checkpoint here, so... Oh, hey, I'm here too. Oh, God! Oh, God. You dummy. So I'll put my scribbles back on the bridge. Whoa! Yes. God, I forgot how unforgiving stamina is in this game. I get like 2 swings with this weapon before I'm exhausted. Why can't you see my scribbles? Maybe I'll put it not on the bridge. Oh. Shit. Sorry, I just moved it as you were clicking on it. Look at him spin. Should show up any day now. Do you have the password on? Okay. I guess it just takes a while. Now don't get too cavalier. I'm not even there yet. Alright. Well done. What is this icon that I have? I have an icon under my health bar, and I don't know why. That might just... Maybe that's a sign that I have network password matchmaking on? I don't know. That's weird. One of these guys is usually throwing fireballs. But he decided he wanted to stab instead. I think I can open doors. Can you open that? No? Nope. Okay. So my master key does not work in your world. Nice. Shit. Well done. You've learned how to play 90% of this game now. Ha! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we might be in trouble. Seems like somebody who's gonna hack. Yeah, well, he's just trying to help you out, I guess. And he's got the big schwert. Wow, that knocked me over, but didn't even hurt me. It's got a lot of HP. Alright, well, at least he's not a hacker. He's just playing with, like, mid to late game stuff. So, if you go through this door, that's the boss fight. And once we defeat the boss, we can't play together here anymore. So, bear that in mind. This guy can probably one-shot you, so just be real careful. Alright. Somehow he keeps knocking me over without killing me. Hi! He clanked. He clanked off the wall. Shit. Alright. This guy knows how to get late game weapons, but he doesn't seem to know how to use them. We win! Well, Val, I hope you enjoyed probably the only fair or reasonable fight you're going to get from invaders. Oh boy. I suggest you top up your health if you're gonna head down there. Ow! Nice! I don't know how you flattened him, but you did. Well done. Oh, what'd you get? I didn't even look. Oh, the Black Knight Schwert. Congratulations, you found probably one of the least useful rings in the game. Now, there's still more to this level, so, but I'll still let you lead the way. Don't keep swinging. What? That cheating bitch. I got this. Or maybe he's just going to fall off on his own. Got him. Man. A lot more people must be playing this game than I realize if there's this many bloodstains. For the record, these bloodstains, if you click on them, they show you how that person died. Or at least show you what they were doing when they died. Nice. I want to see how you handle this. So there are a couple tricks that the game doesn't tell you that make a complete joke out of enemies like this. You did not learn either of them. Just looked him right in the eye and backed off. Why did you do that? Oh well. I can't help you with this, because that's an NPC, and I'm not allowed to hurt him. Well, hopefully you get the key out of that. Because that was a merchant. And you just murdered him. Just like every noob who plays this game. Oh, really? I mean, the messages around didn't clue you in? Also, I think you missed the item he dropped. I can see a ghostly flame on your screen. Did you get the key? I didn't even see it. Okay. He sold some other things that I don't think you can ever get now. But maybe you still can. Hey, look up. You missed a jump. Because the way you jump in this game is very dumb. go back there and I'll show you how to do it. Also, ragdoll physics are just second to none in this game. One weird thing about this game that I don't know why they didn't keep doing is the class of your armor actually changes the noise that you make while walking. So if you're wearing like heavy metal armor, it's actually like clanks and stuff as you walk around. None of the rest of their games do that. Anyway, the way you jump in this game is that you have to be sprinting while holding the B button. And then as you're sprinting, quickly release and then press the sprint/dodge button again. And it is very hard to aim sometimes. You really want to be straight on when you're, like, do that. Especially since you always roll on landing, so that can mess with that too. And make you accidentally roll off of something and die. You don't get to go this way. Also, congratulations. You found one of the least useful weapon classes in the game. I saw what you tried to do there. Alright, so we basically 100% of the level now. And you murdered the NPCs, so congratulations. You've had the true Dark Souls experience. What the hell just died? That was weird. I heard the sound of something dying. But we didn't get anything for it. Oh. Right. Now that is a little freebie that the game gives you to make the first few bosses easier. But if you need those, then you're a chump. Alright, now I want to see how you handle this. This boss does have a puzzle element to it. That, I'll be honest, I did not figure out the first time I played. Until somebody told me about it. Good effort. Alright, I will actually help out this time, because we can't afford you to keep losing humanities. Also, kindling, since the game doesn't tell you, is a way to upgrade the bonfire that you're resting at in order to get more Estus flasks, your healing flasks, out of it. But that also requires you to use a humanity, so it can be very expensive to do. You can only use one to recover and one to kindle, so it's not really worth using more. There are other effects of having humanity in your counter on the top left there, but as long as they're there, that means you can lose them. You can get them back if you get back to your bloodstain before dying again. But you don't get your human form back. Oh, hello. Sorry for interrupting. Alright, so we're just gonna clean house. Oh, careful. I forgot how bad the stamina is with this weapon. So once you've gone through a level, there's really no reason to go through and clear out all the enemies again, other than the ones that are just in your way. But obviously you get more souls for doing so, if you want. So there's one annoying thing about the armor you're wearing. Even though it has better defense than anything you're gonna find in this area, that like drops from enemies or anything, it also has no poise to it. And poise is the stat that determines how much you flinch from getting hit. So with no poise, that means every little thing that hits you, your character's gonna flinch. Mine has none either, but mine also has, like, no defense to it. Oh, I got arrowed. Oh my god, I keep getting arrowed. Ow. Man. Even I'm sucking at this. Oh boy. I'm getting clobbered by everything. Alright. I was gonna wait until we did it on my game, but I'm gonna show you the one little gimmick to this guy's fight. Because this is gonna get out of control. I thought we'd be able to handle it, but I can't do anything when I keep getting shot in the back of the head. And maybe for next time, try to see about a way to independently record your stream as well, so I can use that as, like, the primary view. If we were to do, like, if I was to do, like, a highlight reel of this. Sometimes your perspective might be funnier. Heads up. I am being summed on. Well, yeah, cause... Oh, God, I'm on fire. Oh, God, I'm so on fire. Okay. He was convinced he was still alive. Yeah, you're still not rolling fast, which is messing with us. So if you want to keep your armor on while being able to roll faster, The endurance stat when you level up is both your equipment load and your total stamina. So it affects both. And is generally a good stat to use. Probably like the best stat to really push. Between that and vitality or whatever does your health. Those are the two best stats to push early on, especially when you're new. So, when you step in there, take a look to the right instead of rushing the boss. That's how you get rid of these idiots that keep making me not able to do anything, because every time I try to throw a fireball, they shoot me. Oh boy. Now why don't you stay here for a second. Just stay up there, and I'll bring the boss to you. And then you should know what to do. Never mind. He wants nothing to do with me. You have to trigger him. Why didn't that hit him? Yeah, we can't do it at the same time because custom animation. We win. Oh. I get to do my happy dance. Select is the emote menu, by the way. Alright. So up ahead is where you can get the first, the item you need for co-op. And then... There is technically a way you can come back and help me. Now, I would suggest... I don't want to keep backseating you, but I would suggest actually backtracking to the bonfire and then leveling up so that you don't lose all your souls again. And then proceed forward. Meanwhile, I'm also going to up my endurance a bit. Perhaps nothing else. I'll stick with that for now. While you do that, I will be right back. Now, one thing I should do, I guess, if I step away... Later FromSoft games really want to ambush you and be a bunch of dicks about it. So, the fact that they still have that punishment, lose everything on death, makes the later games much more exhausting. Whereas in this game, it's more of a constant tension, where you're just trying to find... When you have a lot to lose, you're trying to find a safe way to proceed. Or weighing up whether you want to go back and bank everything instead. Also, it's less of an issue that... it's less of an issue that you continue to die here. In fact, I'm actually going to turn your volume on. It'll be fun. It's less of an issue that you continue to die here, because once you help me in co-op, it gives you a humanity that you can use to restore yourself so we can keep going. Whoops, that's not how I wanted to do it. Where is... Do I turn on... There we go. Oh god, that's loud. The framing of how I'm handling this on stream is very awkward, but maybe I'll figure out how to do it better in the future. I like how you stopped streaming ages ago, but in some way you've become a streamer by proxy now. So be prepared for a lot of roll buffering in this game, because while all their games have had an annoying problem with that, this is by far the worst. What did you level up out of curiosity? When you get a second. Okay. Still didn't seem to be enough for you to fast roll. Can you check your stats real quick, just out of curiosity? Press, yeah. Okay, so you got 17. So I don't think, yeah. Until you level up a lot more, you're not going to be able to fast roll without unequipping something. Also, have you pressed the triangle button yet? You lose your shield, but you get a bit more attack power that way. I didn't realize how much I carried you through this. So you may notice that you're bouncing off of shields as well. You can just run through it. It's not actually that hard. You just have to juke and jive a little bit. But yeah, if you notice you're bouncing off of enemy shields, the way to avoid that is actually to two-hand your weapon like that. Because then you won't bounce. Or, if you press forward and R1 at the same time, without, like, being in motion, it does a kick move that can kick shields out of the way. Oh dear. The pain train's coming. And yeah, you can block without a shield. The block is just a lot less effective. Also, notice your stamina comes back slowly while you hold the block. Little tips. Oh yeah, bosses respawn, by the way. Just kidding. Yeah, so that's one of the weird quirks of the, what do you call it? Sort of like semi-multiplayer nature of this game. Once you've defeated a boss, you can't be invaded in that area anymore, and you cannot summon help in that area anymore. Also, you're going to really enjoy this bridge. Don't kill this man, please.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
What a friendly weirdo. Also, this is one of those games where NPCs are not done talking until they start repeating themselves.
I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
And that is the item you need for me to summon you.
We are amidst strange...
Yeah, they could only do so much back in 2011.
The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
And that's their very vague lore explanation for how the multiplayer works. So you can keep that white sign soapstone on your quick bar that you use with the square key, but you have to do that from the other menu. So, see where your... Nope. The second menu. See where your Estus Flask is? So you can have up to 5 items equipped there. And you cycle through them with down on the D-pad. That's how you can use throwing items, other buff items, consumables of any kind. And those Souls of Lost Undeads and all those are sort of bankable souls. So if you want to level up or buy stuff, you can just eat those and get free souls. Oh, apparently I can see your Steam pop-ups. So yeah, if you switch to the soapstone... Interesting. I didn't think you could use it here, but it'll be grayed out if you're in areas where you can't use it. Now, that does me no good, because I'm not where you are right now, and I can't actually interact with that. So if you want to get rid of it, you just click on it as you're standing over it. Nobody else should be able to summon you since we're doing the password thing, but who knows. Now get ready. Just kidding, there was no way to get ready for that. Now that dragon used to be a whole lot worse. Because back in, I think, the 1.0 version of this game, he basically never stopped breathing fire on you while you were there. Nope, nope. Go back that way. This is a shortcut back to where you were. I did not want to risk you walking away. So, this is back to the bonfire in the middle of the level, and this is where we can proceed with me. Oh, God. We resume in a jolly cooperation. Oh, wait, I have to be humaned. I forgot to use that thing. So you's just got to put your white sign soapstone out on the bridge. And we can have fun.
Stop shouting and napping!
Claudone, thank you for following. Oh, God. I forgot the camera has to be under stream elements in my sources on OBS. Otherwise, it overlaps the text. Well, fine, Val. I guess we won't work together. Oh, you already rehumaned yourself? Just so you know. Okay. I mean, I thought you were going to help me fight the boss downstairs. Just so you know, there's basically no reason to go into human form unless you're ready to co-op. Because it just uses your humanity and risks losing it for nothing. So one of the more annoying things about this game is that it's optimal to be zombified most of the time. Uh-oh, watch out. Please don't die before we connect. Those are still going to be there when you come back, by the way. Oh, interesting. Okay. So if you look on my screen, you see how you have like a blue icon that's hard to see, but it has like a down arrow on it? I think that means your stats are being scaled down because you're a higher level than me. Alright, so. Let's just run around a bit. I keep forgetting that there's no running heavy attack in this game. So let me show you the trick with these fools. See how they're just turtling behind their shields? With a two-handed attack, it just knocks their shield right out of their hands. The alternative is Forward R1 does a kick move that also knocks their shield aside. And the spear fellers like to hide behind their shields, so that's why that's the best thing to do. Ow. Now you can see this guy. Because he actually shows up visibly on your screen. But this game does not let summoned help harm NPCs. So even if, you notice when you aggro this guy, I couldn't do anything about it. So you had to kill him yourself. Let's see what you don't get to have anymore. So we sold the orange guidance soapstone, which doesn't help you much because that just lets you write the orange messages everywhere. He sold the residence key, which you looted from him anyway. He sold the bottomless box, which allows you to stash stuff at the bonfire. And the repair box, which lets you fix your weapons and armor at the bonfire. But I'm pretty sure the repair box, at least, you can get from a merchant later. He also sold chainmail armor, which might be slightly better than what you're wearing. But I'm not going to equip it, because...
What a waste. Go and...
He also tells some lore and some foreshadowing for bosses later. You can... but not while two-handing a weapon. Like, if you don't have a shield, you can just... Oh. I have to unequip a shield to show it, but... if you don't have a shield, you can literally just slap weapons aside with your bare hand. It's a bit silly. But yeah, if you're two-handing your weapon, no, you cannot... Ah! I keep forgetting how... simple the controls are in this game compared to Elden Ring. In Elden Ring, if you want to swap between one and two-handing your weapon, you have to hold triangle/Y and then press the weapon button. In this game, you just press triangle/Y. And it keeps making me attack by accident. And I keep pressing Y to interact with things. Oh, yeah, I guess if you... Nice! If you do a, plunging attack... Ow! Do a plunging attack while you jump. You can avoid the stupid roll that happens afterwards. Yeetus. Alright, I already got that. I don't think I need any of that crap down there, so we're just gonna keep going. Oh, also, if you want to read all the fantastic lore in this game, just open the equipment menu and press square twice, and that gives you the item descriptions. And nothing we have right now has much interesting lore to it. Good morning, Danes. Welcome. Val and I are on an adventure. I got a hat. Take that, nerd. It is quite fun. It's fun knowing everything that's going to slap Val around the next corner and then just watching it happen. Like that. No worry, he'll figure it out someday. Oh wait, I forgot I still need... I think I still need that key, even though I have the master key. This master key does not open necessarily everything. Oh, he still hasn't figured it out. Now, let me show you how this fella's dealt with. Wait, where the hell is he? Eh? Where'd the knight go? Okay, that fella upstairs finally died. Where the hell did the knight go? We cannot know. I'm very confused. I don't know where this man went. That is very strange. Also, let me show you the trick with this, if I can pull it off. Hold still. Hold still. Nope! I failed. You can jump over that. But I'm not very good at it. I'm so confused. Why did that knight disappear? That should not happen. Why is this game so jank? He doesn't, no. He just stands down there. I guess when we're done co-oping, I'll see if he respawns. He only spawns once, and I definitely didn't kill him yet. Oh yeah! I have the master key, so I can open this! Here's something you... Okay, I don't know what died there. Here's something you can look forward to. I don't think so. Val didn't go ahead of me. I'm sure she would have gotten clapped. We have a friend downstairs. Go say hello. Good effort. Yes, it is. What the hell happened there? Oh god, I died. He did the slow attack. Go to light the side bonfire by the blacksmith. He dies for no reason. Probably got the souls. By the blacksmith? This knight shouldn't even be spawned in when you go to the blacksmith. Blacksmith is like a million miles away. He's in a completely different level. I didn't get any of his loot. Oh yeah, I have this shield. I forgot. I have the Stamination shield. Well, I kind of don't want to waste humanity now, since I inexplicably had 2 when I died. I'm just gonna go grab those. And I think I might bone my way out. I'm not gonna actually try and kill this guy now. I just wanted to show Val. Although normally I would, because he drops a very helpful ring. Yeepers creepers. Oh god, how'd you get in here? Do I bone it? Oh god. Oh god. Many failures. I'm gonna die. All the way, Dickus. I don't think I have time to bone out. Oh, now the knight's back. Whatever, I'll just go back and summon Val now. Oh god, failures. The body blocking. So if I summon Val again, it's just gonna disappear. Like, he's not dying then, because if that enemy doesn't respawn. So if he actually died, then I wouldn't be able to see him anymore. I'd be very sad. I'm gonna endurance some more. Alright. Hallowing. Val, please. I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh god. Man, it has been a long time since I parried in this game. Her build is sword. So one thing to consider with your weapons, again, if you look at the equipment screen here, the param bonus is what matters. So this weapon, for example, every weapon scales with one or more of 4 different stats. Pam param, pam pam param. So this is C and C in strength and dexterity. I think your longsword is much the same. So those are the 2 that dictate the most bonus you'll get out of it. This game predates when they introduced the ability to... Actually, no. Because Demon Souls did it, but for some reason this one didn't. You can change the scaling parameters at a blacksmith. So if you wanted to, in Demon Souls, you could make it more of a dex scaling. Although I guess it was still a bit more limited in Demon Souls, if I remember correctly. But like if you were just pumping strength and you wanted to use a specific weapon that wasn't really a strength weapon, you could infuse it, and later games do this, you can infuse it at a blacksmith to give it more strength scaling and less of everything else. Where is Val? There is Val. I hate these men. They never act consistently. Oh god, he went Stabbo. Oh god, he's going big Stabbo. Wow, I can't believe that missed. Oh, he's still alive. Ooh. Titanite. Ooh, 3 Titanites. Holy smokes. That is something. Alright. Alright, this fella's here. So, sit tight. I will show you the moves. Oh god, I missed. I can't see. Camera went bonkers. Chonk! He didn't drop his weapon. What a dick. Oh well. A chunk will be useful later. We're not fighting Big Daddy downstairs again. We'll come back to him later. Also, that invader that we had earlier revealed one of the secrets here, which is that there is a shiny lizard under this. And the shiny lizard drops upgrade materials. Twinkle tits. Man, one of the really janky things about parrying in this game is that you get more damage if you do the riposte while two-handing your weapon, because the two-handed scaling still applies, which they got rid of in the sequels. But I also need to do it because I can't wield this weapon in one hand. But the game really doesn't like it when you switch your grip and then immediately try and riposte. So you have to, like, do a step first. Otherwise, you just do a normal attack. Man, free aiming in this game is balls. Well done. I shall do the same. Now I'm stuck in his nuts. Wow, he sounds so crunchy when I fight him. I don't know why I don't get the crunchy sound effects when I'm a ghost. I rolled much too early. Yeah, one really annoying thing about this guy is he can step on you, which will stagger you, and also do a little bit of damage. Hooray! Victory is ours. Also, one funny thing about this guy is there's a little bit of a trick where you can get him to try and sidestep. And on this bridge, there's a very good chance he'll just sidestep right off and die. Anywho. So we should be able to co-op on this bridge, which is nice. Oh god, I'm gonna get the dragon now, I forgot. Luckily, I anticipated. Ow! You got me anyway. And Dark Souls co-op is a thing. Oh god! He breathed. Free souls, though. Alright, I'm gonna level up, and then we should be able to just go to the top of the ladder where you tried before. And continue from there. I'm just gonna keep pumping endurance for now. I don't know if I'm gonna go for another... I thought about going for, like, a faith build or, like, a glass cannon crystal magic weapon build or something. I'm kind of just going my usual way. Just out of impulse. Alright, so I'll put my sign here. We'll go through on your side first, just because it's more interesting that way. Also, another good thing is if you die in co-op, you don't lose anything. So if you're human, you won't lose anything. If you have souls or humanities on your thing, you don't do that. We're doing you first. If you put your sign down, you won't see anybody else's, so you can't have it both ways. Bees careful. I'd like to show you... Oh, never mind. Oh god, I can't see. There is a trick with this dragon, but I can't show it because I don't have a bow. If you had all the patience in the world, you could sit here shooting his tail until you broke his tail, and then you'd get something for it. There's also a way to cross the bridge if you wanted to, but it is dicey. Your choice. Either the safe way or the danger way. She chose danger. Watch out! Ow! She's still choosing danger. If you hide in the alcoves, you will be safe. Oh, she died. Not like anywhere in the alcoves. I mean up against the wall. Let me show you. I'll put my sign back down, but... This is a well-known early game farming spot because you can get the dragon to just keep killing these guys by running over here. But yeah, you have to be right up against the closest wall to him. And he won't get hit there. Yeepers! Oh, are you still zomboid? Did you have humanity? Because if you go get your bloodstain back, you'll just get it back. The way humanity works in this game is a bit annoying. If you're running out, I've got a few to spare. What this game oh, I guess I don't have much to spare. One of the things this game basically expects from you is that if you're struggling solo and want to co-op, but you're still struggling in co-op, since you lose your humanity every time, you're supposed to put your sign down and help other people, and every time you help them kill a boss, you get another humanity back. Obviously, that gets very time-consuming if you're really struggling. Oh, she's going for it again. I'm just take care of those because rats, shockingly, are one of the genuinely most annoying enemies in the game. They have almost infinite, like, stun lock potential. Now, if only there was a way through this. Nice echo. Oh boy. Uh-oh. 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 Lordy coming. Oh no! Ow! Well, this is gonna be fun. How many humanities do you have left? Two now? Alright. There are places to farm them, but we're not really near any of those places. What is this thing? Why is there a weird, like, two-tone bowl here? Oh, wait. She has not played any Soulses. I know she experienced Elden Ring for a minute. But as far as Souls likes, I think the only one she's played is the one we played together, aka Code Vein. Ow, 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 ow. I actually don't do much damage. Alright. So, why don't you follow me? Oh my god, why can't I kill this man? Well did. And yeah, you notice how you do the jump anytime you try to dodge while sprinting? That is impossible to avoid, because of the way jumping works in this stupid game. Oh, shoot. I didn't think about the portcullis. That got closed on us, and now we have no recourse. I missed! Don't fall in the flames. Butt stab! Don't get one shot again, please. Oh. We win! Oh, we can't go through the gate anymore because that jerk over there closed it. You fell for his trap. Ow. His trap was not very effective. Oh god! What happened? I failed. Normally when you come running in... Oh my god, did you step on my face? Normally when you come running in here, all these guys will immediately jump you. But for some reason they were not prepared this time. God dang. Whoops. Just for the record, some items you can't roll through, but you can still break. That can get very annoying. I clonked. Guess she doesn't want that. High stakes platforming, baby. I keep trying to angle the camera to keep you on screen and then forgetting that I literally have a separate view for you. I can't go through that. I hate this block animation with two, like, large weapons. Like, what am I doing with this? I'm just, like, fist bracing it. That is the weirdest way to block anything. Anyway, I can't go through that wall. You must go first. So some of these fog walls are permanent just to make sure we don't leave the level while cooperating. But some of them are just random one-time things in the level. Also, if you walk, you can sneak up on people. These guys kind of suck, so don't die. Shit. Oh. Somehow he didn't heal when the animation happened. Alright, so when you're looking at shields, there's a couple things to consider. All the damage reduction percents matter, obviously. But stability is a parameter for how much stamina you lose when you block a hit. So higher means lose less stamina. Also, you breathe really loudly. What a nerd. I'll just take care of this fool. Or not. What the hell's happening? Somehow he just completely whiffed me twice. Which completely threw me off. Oh, someone bonged a bell. Yay. Good news is that door will never close again. she's going bold. Ow! He went for me. Ow, I died. I thought he was going for you. Good luck. Aw. I had such hopes. I'm going to... I don't think I ever grabbed the Humanitize back at Firelink Shrine. I'm going to grab those just so I can give some to you if we're getting desperate. I suppose I can also do something else while I'm here. Hehehe. Val doesn't know yet. Hambone. Let me level up a bit. This man has no pants. Oh, God. I feel like they... When you see the Phantom over the summon sign, I don't think that they... It doesn't look like it shows the skin tone properly. It looks like it just goes with the default skin tone. Because I was way paler than I should be. So I cannot wait until we get to upgrade weapons, because I keep forgetting how bad weapons are when they're not upgraded. Owie. Uh-oh. Phantom Jane. Oh, sweet. They left. We went too far ahead. They invaded in the previous area and couldn't make it here. Good news is, Pig is gone. And the gate is open. Ow, ow, ow. We can just keep going. Don't get shooted. Oh, that man came down. Gravestone Servant. That is another of the quirky multiplayer mechanics in this game where you can invade somebody else who puts that sign down. But this game's... Oh, God. What are you fighting? Did you run back in already? Oh. that mechanic has a weird quirk where it only fully works in New Game Plus. So, technically, that means your game is being infected by somebody who's called a Gravelord. And what should be happening is a lot more really dangerous enemies should be going on right now. But the mechanic does not work in regular New Game. So you don't have to worry about it. Alright, now what we're going to do here is I'm going to give you some friendly advice. Which is, go this way. Well, you can't go that way while I'm here. Oh god, it didn't work. So, go that way. New Risen video, I'm sorry to say I have not recorded one yet. I do want to get one done this weekend. I have been very busy and exhausted. Now, once again, I have to implore that you show restraint and not kill the NPC down here, because there will not be another like him. I'm gonna go the other way. We can pick up right at that bridge where that gate was, where I died. Because I can get there without having to fight anything. Also, one little thing that I suggest, it's more of a personal habit because of my tendency to press buttons by accident. If you just press right on the D-pad to put your weapon away, and then you never have to worry about accidentally hitting him and aggroing him. Because all you will do is punch, and that won't do enough damage to piss him off. That's just my suggestion. Because you can still attack even when he's talking. That is the most janky thing about this game. When NPCs are talking to you, you still have full control. Ergo, you can accidentally press an attack button and hit him. Good, you're getting to upgrade your weapons. I'm not going to upgrade mine because I don't feel like it's fair to do that before I reasonably should be there. McClowns, welcome. Hoorah. Oh god, I forgot how running attacks work. Oh, big man's coming. I'm gonna quit out just to get rid of this man! I didn't think you could fit through here. That scared me. I will be right back.
Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But Ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider Ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services. You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first,
Nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well. You can foot whip enough so don't get yourself killed. Neither of
Okie dokie. Let's put Val back in her place. Mute that. Hop back in. So you're gonna have to clear out the guys at the end of the bridge, because they will attack you before you'll find my summon sign. See how much better your weapon is now? Remember, you don't get stamina back as quickly if you hold block. It can be a very frustrating thing to manage. I remember that instinct kept with me while I was playing Sekiro. And then after I had finished it, I found out that actually holding block recovers your posture in that game quicker. Which is the complete opposite of how it worked in every other game. Hello. Now prepare yourself, for we must go to church. Oh, shoot. I forgot. The shortcut over there is blocked off, too. Yeepers! Nice one. Whatever you do, don't eat that. Heh. Uh-oh, Val's getting blasted. Owie. How many times were you able to upgrade your sword, out of curiosity? Just once? Oh. Man, I have no sound effects, apparently. So, technically, I could leave, and then you can go through here. I'm gonna do that. You don't even need to go through here, which is the annoying part. You just need to trigger the elevator, and then you can come and go as you please, but... Well, anyway. When you come back, go back to the bridge and summon me again. I feel like I am backseating you a little bit more than I intended to, but... cannot help it. We. Oh, she found the secret. I'm gonna turn her volume back on. Just for fun. Yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, or I guess you weren't here when I said it, but this game was made with zero intention that you play it continuously with the same person. It's purely supposed to be like asynchronous multiplayer, or whatever you call it. Just drop in, drop out, and never get to know the fella. Hey, I did it. Yeah, they haven't really given up on that concept, even in Elden Ring. Even though it is a bit more freeform with it, it still kicks you out every time you defeat a boss together. I can appreciate the intent, I just feel like it's kind of had its day. Uh-oh, she went to Bone Town. We're just gonna watch Vale. Vale's a streamer now. Yes, I could just full screen it. Although it's a little jankosaurus that way. I need a hotkey to go between full screen and mini screen. I guess I could do that. I just have to set it up as a second source. I kind of don't want to do it again. Can I copy this one? Oh, I can. Vale Cam Deuce. And now I need a separate hotkey to turn one off and the other on. I don't think that's an option, actually. Well, I guess I don't need... I don't think I'm ever turning both of them off at once, so... Let's get rid of that. Oh, dang it, Vale. Alright, there we go. That's how we're doing it. If only there was a way to mute her game, too, with the same button. Dead. Alright, well, you're gonna have to humanity again. In order to summon me. Oh, that's your last one? Alright. I'm gonna have to give you some, because I have like 5. I don't want to discontinue. Alright, I gotta turn your volume off. In the future, I'll see if I can set up a hotkey that does that for me, but I don't know how, because I would have to, like, disable it in Windows Sound Mixer. I really miss these PS1 sound effects. Bong! Yeah, every time you hear a bell going off in this area, that's when another player has beaten the boss. Pretty neat trick. So we're just gonna go upstairs. Oh wait, hang on. Have a couple of these. Just in case. This is gonna be bad. I suggest you keep your shield up. Fall back. Oh god, the man himself. He usually hangs back. Oh god, don't die. He's blasted. Uh-oh. Jane again. Please don't be a hacker. Oh god. She has a lot of defense. Okay. Well, that's definitely one of the things that sucks. Good news is you won't be invaded for another 10 minutes, at least. And good thing I gave you humanities. Yes, I can understand completely why people hate that invasion mechanic, especially when we're trying to co-op. Oh, well, you just reset the timer now. I was going to say, there's an annoying quirk with the invasion. Oh, really? That sucks. The thing with invasions is that there's a hidden timer that, yes, you're the second person to ask, Mechatronic. I have not made it yet, but I will work on it probably today and tomorrow. I have not streamed much either because I have been very busy at work. But yeah, there's a invasion cooldown that unfortunately resets every time you lose connection. So if you can't log back in, you might have to restart the game, but no problem. It is what it is. I have a Labor Day, yes. This summer has been mad busy, but I actually, because I didn't take any vacation time this summer, I have so much vacation time I have to figure out how to use now. Alright, I gotta do thing again. So hopefully this Jane doesn't come a knocking again. If she does, we might just have to do it again on my side. And get you a humanity out of the deal. So you don't lose them. Although then she might just invade me instead. The alternative, if we keep getting invaded, is just rush the boss. Because once we do that, the invader can't invade again.
Are you mad?
Are you mad, Mechatronic? Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Do I have, like, real clothes yet? I don't remember. I probably put more armor on because I've upped my endurance. I don't want to lose my nice purple hair. Alright. Bong. Good news is we got rid of the stupid caster, so he's not going to buff all the little pink nerds again. But all the pink nerds are still here. Watch out! It was a bold move. I can't attack. I have no stamina. Oh god! Why was that man on the ground? Let us be careful yonder. This man like to stab. I missed. Ow! Blech. There's a feller in there.
A reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
That was a very friendly and not at all suspicious laugh. You're not done over there. That is, like, this, I think, the second occasion, and maybe the last, where they... No, I guess there's a couple more of those. There's almost no occasions where they actually hide an item inside a breakable object, though. That is one of few. Yeah, a lot of bell bongers today. I guess more people are playing this game than I would have expected at this point. Well, would you look at that? Wait, you don't want a third friend? Praise Dursun. You seem a bit angry. Nice, you got the secret weapon. Well done. Oh no! Unthinkable. Alas. We. I don't know why characters breathe so loud in this game. It's very unusual for games to give your character breathing audio. Unless it's like a horror game. One thing I might consider doing between streams would be to find a way to farm up some humanity so that we don't have to worry about that. Ow. How are you not dead? Oh my god, this man. What the hell? Well, that sucks. Good luck. I don't know why that man came a-running. They never get involved. Uh-oh. Please don't die. Oh, don't hit him now. Woo! They have a parry move when they're sticking their sword forward like that. It will instantly kill you. Ah! Well, now you know. Man, those guys suck. Why am I back here? What? Oh, right, because I died. And that's just what happens. Alright, I'm gonna make a suggestion. So you found an item. Before you do that. Oh, never mind. Well, I gotta get back there now, because for some reason when I died, it put me all the way back to the bonfire that I was last at. Oh, come on now. Now, if you want, while I make my way back there, you can take the elevator back down to Firelink. And then look around at the bonfire there. And you might find something interesting. Why is the man still coming? What? There's so many. And actually, we might be better off if you rest at that bonfire there. Because that will become your checkpoint, and you don't have to fight those idiots outside on the bridge every time we get started. Also, this bonfire is always already kindled, so we get free flasks. So if you rest at this one, you always get 10 flasks. And you won't get those 10 back if you go back to another one. There's still a secret down there. Well, we don't have to do it if you don't want to. Go back to the bone zone. Running away is always an option. Oh dear. I tell you what. Why don't you go... Well, you can keep looking for the secret if you want, but let's kill the boss on my side next time. So that you don't burn another humanity for nothing. And no, the secret is not in the bone zone. Get her Valcam going again.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Ha ha ha.
What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. Don't you ever think to forge your weapons?
This guy's basically the tutorial NPC, but he's very,
Unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments.
what's the word? Obtuse about it. Alright. Well, there's another secret down here, but it wasn't the one I was talking about. This is just another danger zone. Although, now that I think about it, I could go down there. For reasons. I would mute my game as well, but... oh well. Let's see how she handles. Well, she's certainly bold. So yeah, that's a pretty late game area. And there's a mechanic to it that takes a bit of scrutiny. I'm surprised you lasted as long as you did. But anyway, you walked past the secret on your way down there. Oh, hey, it's that man. That wasn't the secret, but it is a secret.
I am grateful to you for
I
freedom.
want to double broadcast the music by accident.
Not enough for you. Well, let's not be greedy now. By the lords, your face. Your humanity is really slipping, but there are methods. Most fools have more humanity than they know what to do with. Now, who do you imagine will make the best use of it? You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
There you go. So that thing you found on the altar, back up in the church, lets you upgrade flasks at that imprisoned lady. Whoops. That was not the button I meant to press. Alright, so. You got a couple clues from those two fellers about how you can get more humanity, but it's not a way I recommend. So if we want to continue up at the top of the elevator, you can put your sign down. And then we can beat the boss together, and then you'll have a free humanity for it. And then we'll do it again with you. Don't go too far. Don't want to aggro things. Undead Parish. It's Val. Well, you look really bad as a ghost. Apparently I feel like the transparent effect of the phantoms got really messed up in the remaster. Hello, Val. We're gonna ignore the big man because I don't really care about him. Let's just go upstairs. Oh god. Unfortunately, the big man up here cannot be avoided. Hold up. Oh, wow. He's just coming and charging. Whoa! Okay. It's very unusual of him to not buff everything before he comes after us. I'm gonna go save Not At All Evil Man. Oh god. I failed to parry. Wow, I failed again. Bong.
Well, what have we here?
One humanity. Really? Wonder how that compares to the others. Oh, I forgot about that. Out of the way. Now, there are some merchants who will sell humanities, but they're few and far between, and they don't sell an infinite amount. Really? I mean, these are still enjoyed games, but I thought this one would be a lot less. I'm actually surprised we're not running into more invaders. I guess I'll summon Solaire, even though I normally wouldn't. Because having more summons does buff the boss. But Solaire is unique in that we get... Well, he's not really unique. He's part of a covenant, which we can join later. Which is like an in-game guild faction sort of thing. That when we co-op with him, anybody who's gold like that, we get a special reward for doing it. 73,000, holy smokes, that is quite the gap. Well, anywho. I'm gonna just skip this. Actually, I think, okay. Yay. Just hopping, bitch. The other one showed up. Watch out. Behind you. Wow, fuck that. Hooray. GG. By the way, I did upgrade my weapon, because I remembered that there is actually another smith we can get to earlier. So it is not cheating to have done it ahead of time. Although, inexplicably, I had 5 Titanites. Which is a very high number to have gotten this early in the game. So I'm going to come back down. I'll put my sign down. Oh, wait. You still have to go re-humanize. Humanize. I'm just gonna go re-up my... I was gonna suggest you go to Firelink, but you do you. I find that shortcut slightly easier than going that way because you don't have to deal with those 3 idiots every time. But that's just me. I might eat all these souls, too. Why'd you go back up? I guess just because I still don't know what build I'm doing, I'm just pumping everything into endurance. Maybe I should put my fire hand on this hand. I think once we defeat this boss on your side, we'll wrap it up for today. Oh yeah, that's stylish. Oh, that made me slow? Really? There's so much endurance. Careful what you aggro in here. For some reason the rapier guy over there likes to aggro from really far away. There it is. Oh, he almost parried you again. These guys are sons of bitches. Hiya. Ow, the pain. Ow, more pain. I think you can already hear the gargoyles stomping about. Watch out behind you. Well done. Oh. The co-op disconnects so quickly after a boss fight that I never have time to do an emote. Anyway, GG. You can ring, or you can head up that tower up ahead. And most important thing is, when you come back down, there will be an NPC there, and absolutely, totally, very reasonably kill him like everybody else does and ruin your game forever. Ow. Can you give it a rest, sirs? Val's belling. Alright, well, we're gonna watch from her perspective because she's actually gonna watch everything. Also, if you press B while climbing down a ladder, you slide. Just for a bit of time saving in the future. You can't be holding down while you do it, though. And the best part about that is in the non-remastered edition, if you played at 60 FPS, you would usually slide down the ladder straight through the floor and die.
Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sins might be.
So I suggest having at least one purging stone at all times. For reasons that you witnessed when I did this with Marl. Yes, but bear in mind indictments are a intended mechanic in this game. So reporting someone is not a like thing that actually punishes them. Kek. But this guy does a couple interesting things that are hard to understand at first glance. Number one is he will let you leave a covenant if you've joined one without punishment, because abandoning a covenant counts as like breaking a contract, so NPCs may get mad at that. He also lets you pay to make a hostile NPC chill out. So technically you didn't have to murder that merchant earlier, even though you aggroed him. You could have waited until you got here and paid to make him chill again. But that merchant isn't worth a whole lot, so it doesn't matter. But bear that in mind if you ever smack the blacksmith, for example, and you want to make him chill so you can use him again. But anyway, I think that is a good start for today. We've defeated 2 bosses, 3 if we count the tutorial. I think Val's starting to get the hang of things. So, we will pick this back up tomorrow, same time, same place. I think we'll have a great time. We have a couple Oh god, I'm dying. Oh god, I'm dying. I'm still muted. We technically have a couple choices of where to go, but I guess you don't. Because you didn't grab the master key. Which is probably fine. Probably for the best, so that we don't sequence break you on the intended path. But I'm keeping it in my back pocket, just to make things more convenient. But for now, that'll do, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you again tomorrow and every weekend for the month of September. Also, I took a week off in September, so if we are falling behind, technically we can do a couple weekday streams to catch up. Because I do want to finish this before October, so I can do the usual Halloween horror game marathon stuff. But otherwise, until tomorrow, have yourselves a wonderful afternoon. Stay safe, stay healthy, and farewell.